some shit about the dude. Remember they end up killing one of the guys.
Oh, I ain't talking about no murder gang. I ain't talking about no. Hold up, gotta do it right. You talk about murder, I'm a YN now. We'll talk about murder. I can't be snitching when you talk about murder.
Nah, we don't snitching. You ain't no snitching. We ain't doing it.
I gotta get. Look,
I'm a YN.
Nah. Wait, no snitching.
Hold up, you good, gang?
Wait,
they don't know who I am.
He's funny.
No,
They ain't gonna know who I am.
No, we do those snitching.
We good. They don't know who I am.
No, I'm just. I thought.
Let's talk. Come on, let's go. Let's talk on who I am now. Oh, BD, fucking Floyd. Let's go, gang.
No, I just saw an interview you spoke on about. It was one of the guys that had something to do with the Sexyy, and he got killed in Houston. And you were saying something about why did he have to go to Houston to pick up the money? Why?
No, that ain't what I said. But I said this. I said, oh yeah, I did say that.
You definitely did.
Who I said that?
This man.
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah.
Then I meant that. Right? Listen, I'm on the streets.
Yeah,
what I mean by that is, I don't like to get in people's business, but if you ask me questions, I'm going to tell you how I perceive it to be. Right? I don't know what the happened, but that's how the look. But salt and sugar look the same.
Yeah,
try to put some salt in your coffee one day. Right? So you never know. The streets is tricky. Like, you never know who's straight. You never know nothing. Right?
Yeah.
So with that situation, I don't know. Right? But it just looked like what I said.
Got you. Okay.
What's going on? And that's when the snitch me, because I got my mask on. They don't know it's me. So cut that part out when I put my mask on.
Nah, we keeping that. This is raw and uncut, man. We don't cut nothing. You don't say nothing you don't want to say or don't mean, because we keeping everything.
What's this now?
Yeah, I guess
we asked you to cut it out, though. Come on, bro. That's crazy, bro.
I'm FBG.
Now, if you in the interview right now, he'll be wrong. He'll be wrong if you tell you got to slide right now because you don't want to cut that one little part, and now you got that one little part to post. He'll be wrong, though. All you got to do, bro, just cut the little part from a dog real quick, bro. You acting green, bro.
Better than give me an Italian beef and Pepsi.
Hold up. I had a question about butter later. But
I need some Italian beef.
Butter, y'all.
I need some Italian beef.
Okay. Oh.
You want me snitching?
W press.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to something you talked about in the past. I know you lived 5 times, so I'm gonna see if you remember this quote.
I died 5 times. I ain't never said I lived. This is the first time I lived. Everybody on earth is dead. Right? So I died 5 times, and I died 5 times. I never lived.
Okay, but if you died,
if I lived, I never would have came back.
But if you died 5 times, I mean you had to come back.
If I lived, I never would have came back. I don't think you understand.
I understand very well.
Yeah, you don't understand.
Right, well, let me ask you this. Not at all. Let me ask you this though. So. Yeah, if you remember this, 'cause I know you lived a lot of times. So let me see if you remember this. Now, what happened? I seen the clip of you was talking about
you on that shit.
Chicken Pete from Milwaukee. You said, I don't know what that was in the clip. And you was talking about it. He brought chicken and then he went home and it wasn't there. Like, what was you talking about? You remember that?
I only think of you on 2 occasions. That's day and night. I go for broke. Oh yeah. Chicken Pete broke his shit. Yeah, he broke and I gotta keep it real. But it ain't because he touched the leg and found out it was a down there. So shout out to Milwaukee. You gotta put those fingers up like this. No, you can't put the fingers up because that probably means dick to Chicken Pete. So keep them down. Shout out to Chicken Pete. How's that on GD? Yeah, Chicken Pete, I'm gonna tell you about Chicken Pete though. He's a weird ass because I went and I did a feature with him. Listen, I went to Milwaukee. I didn't even know who the Chicken Pete was. I was looking for Tax Free because I fuck with Tax Free.
Gotcha.
And he put out a song called 6 everybody check it out.
Okay.
So I Tax Free. So I'm down there with D Huncho. And D Huncho in St. Louis. He got shot like, how many times he got shot? I would say Cheesy said he got shot like 17 times, but he named 3 times. I don't know. Say Cheesy kind of like had it all up, got me confused.
Yeah,
so how many times he got shot.
Okay.
But I know they almost. So I got him with me. And he kind of like, he tripping because he just got shot. So he pulling out his gun every like 5 seconds. Right. And I got Heavy She with me. Yeah. He from St. Louis, but he a transgender. Really? He straight. But he mostly, titties at the top.
I got you.
At the bottom. I got you. Right? Yeah, Heavy She.
They out here.
Yeah, he got one eye now. They shot him in the eye.
Okay.
So I'm shout out to him. But they always shout us out. But listen,
Okay.
I'll keep it real. He with me, right?
Yeah.
And we down there. So we come to see tax free. I told tax free I'm gonna give him $500 for the.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm like, cool. $500 a lot of money to in Milwaukee because they all recording in the same studio.
Just in Milwaukee.
Yeah, $500 a lot.
That's it. Yeah.
So they all recording in the same studio. So I put up the studio. Just so happened I put up the studio. Everybody in Milwaukee there. So I said, remember, I can't make this up. So Chicken Peter, so I'm like, cuz I'm doing this feature. He like, go ahead, told me 300. I go and do the song in the video. I'm like, cuz you can keep the video. Because this time he wasn't going up. Right. And I didn't know if he was going to go up or not. He just came home from jail. Her was nappy, he was beamed up. But at the time I didn't know I wouldn't even put him on Street Country Grammar.
Lord.
So listen, so I get the song. Now the whole time Heavy She with me. Now Heavy She, he kind of like a clout chaser in St. Louis. He run around sucking. Right?
Lord.
Listen, he a clout chaser. So he with me. So by the time I leave, I spend off. I pay Chicken P $300. Boom. He back. So I give $300. He buys from D Huncho. He has like some white with some on it. I don't know, probably some all on it or something. I don't know.
Oh Lord.
But Chicken P buy that shit. Bam. That's what mama can't make a shit.
Yeah.
He buy the weed, I leave out. So now Heavy She wanted him to come to St. Louis. He's a clout chaser. So we gotta basically know my name, act like I'm not that, act like I'm not him. So make a long story short, I leave. I don't know this conversation happened. I leave, I get to calling him back, like, yo, what's up with the feature? Like, I dropped the video, the song is going up. Promote it.
Yeah.
He leave me on red. Next day, I'm like, yo, hey, promote it.
Yeah.
He leave me on red again. Next day, I'm like, I'm gonna come to Milwaukee, I'm gonna f you up.
Yeah.
He called me back, like, you don't want St. Louis, who the f you? You ain't nobody in your city. So where the f you from? The whole time he heard it from Heavy She, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. I'm like, bet. So I'm like, okay, cool, I ain't that. So I called up Devo. Now, Devo knows Milwaukee. I'm like, listen, this trip we're going, when this I'm a Demon Slayer game. I ain't gonna cut that part out. But it's gonna get real street.
Yeah,
right?
sure.
So he talked to Devo, they had a solution, and it was good. Cause they had took the song down.
Yeah.
They put the song back up. So Chicken P got to keep his life.
There it is.
So listen, so that happened, that was done. So after that, it became a trolling fest.
Okay,
I found out he was and doing all this, so I had to get him back for taking that song down and then trying to play with me, but it's still Chicken P.
There it is.
Right, so but listen, that was people gotta watch out, especially out here. They'll sell you features and then they don't clear them when they take them down.
So you doing what?
Don't control their music the whole time. Right. Telling me he independent the whole time. This big sign.
Gotta recollect. Yeah,
right, but listen,
machine man.
They taking the songs down. What you gonna do? But again, he cleared it up. Right, he only cleared it up because his life was on the line.
For sure.
Right, and it's out right now. Right, Street Country Grammar.
Okay, there it is. Okay, let me ask you this. We spoke about Butter earlier, so have you talked to Butter since he been locked up?
Man,
and have you
every time I talk to Butter, he about to come home. I'll be scared to death. I said, every time I talk to him, he want to come home, but he be trying to get $150 for the interview, saying he's about to come home every time. So I don't be knowing what's going on in Chicago. Think he coming home? I mean, Dirk ain't coming home.
I don't know.
But with Dirk was now, if Dirk would have came home, I know they had to let Butter go. But if Dirk ain't come home, I only letting Butter come home.
Yeah, that's a good question.
But I heard Dirk done got a third trial hearing and all. Boy, he trying to get a new judge. Boy, I don't know, boy. Let's pray for Dirk, man. Hope that boy get out, boy, because it ain't looking too good for him right now, boy.
Dirk's still dead.
Excuse me. He just trying to get
Well, if
bond.
you die, you ain't come back.
Be out for a little bit.
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. Duck, everybody come back. Shout out to Mama Duck, too. Because like Mama Duck.
Okay, put it like this. If you say somebody, the same person ain't coming back in this generation.
Yeah, same person. Listen, let me tell you something. You better believe it. Look, you better believe it. Look it up. It was a 3-year-old child, right? She died, right? She came back. When she came back, she said, yo, I know who killed me. And it was like, what you mean? You just got here. No, I know where my body at. I mean, you crazy.
I seen that.
Okay, cool. See, I ain't lying. Right? But that's true. But you got many cases like that. Many cases like that of people who have had these experiences. Everything on the world is reincarnated. We live in a simulation game. We live in a video game. Right now, you're recording this to put it in a game inside of a game.
Okay.
Nah, facts.
I'm keeping it real, guys.
Show that. Now, let me ask you this. You can find me. Hold up. You can find me in St. Louis. What the gun play? Rain on.
Stop thinking that shit. That's my.
Got jobs.
Stop thinking that.
Stop
singing that, gang.
Other just smoke.
Gang, don't do that. Don't do that. Gang, don't sing that. Gang, stop singing that.
City in the tech.
What you?
Let me ask you this real quick. Now, check it out. Let me ask you this real quick. Now you and Nelly, you know what I'm saying? Y'all cool and all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Smelly.
He said smelly.
Yeah.
Now, he even said his stuff. He said you, Snoop Dogg, and
I didn't put no blunt in my mouth. Here, nigga, in my
But no,
mouth.
check me. Hold on. He said you, him, Snoop, and Don Magic Wine. Y'all was in the studio at one point. Now I remember you said Nelly took your song Country Grammar. You said you wrote the song. And you said Nelly owe you 50 million. But my question to you is, if you wrote the song, how did he even get to put it out and you ain't get to do nothing about it? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Let me say this, right? You came at the end because I dropped the lawsuit because I got my son music back. My son was King B. They held my son music, so now I can't speak on it no more. When I speak on it now, it's gonna be a problem. But the music out and the story is in his music, so you gotta really check that out.
Okay.
Right? Because it's coming out. But I can say this though, right? Because I don't know if this is a problem, but I can say this. It was some 304s when it was Don Juan. You know what 304s is, right?
Nah, I don't.
That's like Don Juan, he a pimp. But,
yeah, I've been around Don Juan.
But it was also some 403s in there too.
Okay.
That's the
Shit with
chick
the
with
dick.
Lord, what?
Yeah, so they was there with Nelly. We can talk about that, but we can't talk about the case and my son because I got my son music back.
They was there with Nelly.
Oh, they was there with Nelly.
Oh,
yeah. Nelly 403s. Ashanti a 403.
Nah.
That's her mama. You think that she had a baby? It ain't true, but it's true. She got a gang. So if you think she's fine, you kind of like.
Nah.
I can make this shit up. I'm like, hold on. Herb got me up. Hold up. I'm putting out here.
Where you at, boy?
Stop playing with me. It's not no game, gang.
So I'm
not no problem if you call her.
Man, go ahead.
Don't do that no more, gang. Don't do that again. For real, gang. That's not no game. I got this shit lit.
Call him then.
No, I can't talk. They ain't gonna come back no more. We just knocked on hell's door.
Well, then.
Play on me. Listen, Herb is good.
Damn them hiccups, dog.
But
Night
Herb
light.
would have told you.
Yeah.
If your viewer was the first time they saw a spirit come tell you something that you can hear.
That power, you can do it again.
But no, I can't. This ain't like, listen. Remember when Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights, and the devil tempted him and told him, if you God, then turn this to that?
Yeah, for sure. Remember that.
Jesus ain't do it, did he?
Okay.
No, I can't do it when you tempt me. It's only, I could have did it right then and there. But now you tempt me to do it, I can't do it, right? Because now I'm doing it to show you something. Now it's a trick. Now it's magic. It's not magic. You think I'm showing a magic trick?
What is we'll do? This is what we'll do. We'll keep on going with the interview, and if you feel it just foggy later on and just out your mind want to do it, I ain't gonna say
you could have told him that Ashanti got a dick.
All right, so I don't believe that, but I'm gonna let you run with that. I definitely I don't believe that at all. But this is what I'm gonna say. So when the last time have you seen Nelly? And if you see him now, how'd it go?
Oh, listen, last time I seen Nelly, we was at Black
fact. Def be spitting,
right?
boy.
And look, it's kind of crazy because City Spud was there, right?
Oh,
and City Spud, listen, remember I told you about my son King B. He had a song
trolling too,
called
but
Move.
he be
I told him I can't make it up.
Right.
So we was there. He sent me the song, right? First, this time he didn't know who I was.
Right.
Like I was like, kind of like hiding myself, had heavy sheet, acting like he was my son's manager, right?
Got
So mama. So this particular time, I'm like, cool. He called my phone, but I think my name was 607 Connection at the time on Instagram.
Yeah.
He hit me up. He played the song. That's what I'm on. My son was ready to play it. He played the song. He had his voice on there. He like, yeah, man. All my kids, they love your son, man. Ooh. He like, man, we got the song about to do. About to send it over right now.
Yeah.
He like, I'm like, bet. Boom. I hung up. Then I got a DM. He texted me. He said, yo, your name Dewey Insane? And I just looked at it for a long time. I gotta go tell my son, because my son heard the song.
Yeah,
now I gotta go tell him he's not gonna be on your song because my name Dewey Insane. So now I can't tell him my name ain't Dewey Insane.
Right.
So when he asked, I'm like, yeah, that's me. Stop playing on me. So he's like, ooh, but he had a show same time at Blackman's Plaza. Now, mind me, remember, now my son, he crazy as hell. So I don't want to disappoint him, so I got to chill him now, because I got to tell my son like he dead or something. That's why he can't get on the song.
Okay.
I told mama, so they at Blackman's Plaza. I can't make this up. I told my mama. So we go to Blackman's Plaza. He there, Nelly there, everybody there. I can't get to him. I smack Spud in the head with the bottle. On GD. So my mama. But Nelly and them, they was running. I smacked him in the head with the bottle and shit. Bam. He hit the ground and shit. They running and shit. They can't lock me up.
You said Nelly them ran?
Yeah, Nelly ran.
Dang.
Nelly always ran. He ran down there with Mike Brown too when he come out.
I ain't gonna lie, for me experience just watching, I don't know him personally, but just watching on camera, like Nelly saying he real fish. I mean, he had certain beefs and shit back in the day.
No, beef. Yeah, beef when you ain't in the streets.
Damn,
no,
I'm saying like,
what beef did Nelly have?
who he had
You
got
sound crazy, gang.
in the industry, he had some beef.
No, industry. He ain't no beef. He was taking beef. You got it backwards.
Taking beef.
Taking beef.
Okay.
Stop playing on me.
Oh,
taking beef and having beef is two different things. One of them in the other one in the streets. He had beef and the Paducah.
Well, I don't know nothing about that. So I'm gonna let you have that. I'm gonna let you have the Paducah, whatever the that is. All right. Now look, 6 or 7, yeah. Are you happy for him and Ashanti?
I ain't.
I saw you happy with him and
Yeah,
Ashanti.
is happy. That's the same.
Okay, well,
I ain't gang. Don't do that. That word that different. Word that different. Cause I could word that different.
he said, okay.
Yeah, I ain't happy
Well,
about shit.
you think it's a good thing that him and Ashanti get together?
Ain't no good. See, listen, good and bad is the same. I told you that, right? Everything got a balance, right? Listen, I think that if she is still hitting him with the dick and he's still jacking her off, it's good.
This dude here, wild boy.
It's good because like they had different kind of sex.
You still what?
You ain't never seen a 68 plus 3. That's some,
Hey, you just throw some
no, 3. The
Pause.
I ain't talking.
Yeah, I thought I was playing. Yeah,
No,
plus
you
3.
talking Ashanti with.
The 68 plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah, with the 4-3. I come with the new.
Hey, I don't know what's going on, but
Yeah, I come with
he's going on. I'm gonna let him do his thing. I don't know.
Illuminati, half street gang.
You gotta do sometimes.
All right, now, let me ask you this. So,
You asked a lot.
I'm gonna keep asking.
You
I
gotta
got
know,
to. See,
man.
you gotta ask questions. Right?
That's how you do
Looks
it.
like a
To get
fucking
through.
interrogation.
Not at all. Don't do me that. Don't do me that.
I'm
I'm on the street, so don't do me that. I ain't no
You
terrorist.
street?
No, that's interrogation. But hey, this W interview right here, reason I say that, he actually came prepared. We done seen a lot of people interview came unprepared, unprofessional, just want to disrespect them off the viral clips they seen, you feel me? We seen like 2 other good, three. Alex, the other dude, and the one dude who was talking about the spiritual shit. Now he kept it just straight spiritual the whole interview, you feel me? Salute the dude too, you feel me? But this W right here, bro got the notes, you feel me? He trying to stay professional. He going through them one by one, knocking them off. Yeah, he got some questions on there. Don't get me wrong, but he still asking them things. See, yeah, he made talk, not his persona. Now that's real right there. That boy was talking to you talking about the spiritual one. He wasn't going for the viral clips. He was really trying to get answers. Like, he was trying to learn more about the Sophias and all that, bro. Be talking about, like, nah, bro. Tell me about this shit, you feel me? I don't be hearing about this nowhere else. Why you the only person talk about it? Stuff like that, you feel me? Like, nah, I gotta salute stuff like that. Cause there's other people out here just coming to not saying nothing, bro. Just letting him run the whole interview. Like, yeah, that's cool too, but like, come on, man. It's an interview, man. You ain't got one question you had prepared? I know I probably got a little list for us already.
He ain't lying.
All the way.
On 6-0.
Nah, ain't none of that.
Blood?
None of that. You know what I'm saying? Lord. Wow. While you doing that, I'm gonna ask you this question, man. Since we talking about St. Louis, how are you and Sexyy Red relationship right now? Hold on, and also, what's this I heard about on the internet that you and her messed around or something?
Don't play on me. Don't play with me like that.
That's all right.
Don't play with me.
Don't ask you questions.
Don't
Already out
fucking
there.
play with me like that.
You
bro.
already out there.
Don't
dog.
play with me like that. Listen.
Talk to me.
That boy
Listen,
broke character quick.
No, you see, you want to troll, gang. Listen,
Bro, don't troll me, bro.
Sexyy Red from St. Louis, gang.
Yeah,
From
for
St.
sure.
Louis, gang. Listen, I don't f artists, especially not Sexyy Red, right? Why would I f somebody that I know that publicly say that a lot of people?
Okay.
And she burning.
Right? I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's good because ain't no bad or good. I just don't like that type. But I love
it
Sexyy
ain't
Red,
good.
okay. Right? And if I did have I wouldn't put it in it. Right? Because
I might not Sexyy Red.
Yeah,
Knock it down. So
Yeah,
my shit, you probably hit her.
Booty hole brown, all my
Might hit her.
stones. Stop playing with me. It's a lot of right. But listen, I'm not saying no is red because Sexyy Red probably,
For sure that.
but she also duckable.
That man said he'll clap. She done came out and said she burning, you'll clap. She thought she was pregnant by Drake and you gonna clap. Oh man, hey boy, you different, boy. Hey boy, you different, boy.
That
different
ducking
breed.
that, right?
Okay.
But she got a song, and that song got Sean
Well,
Paul
Young
on there,
Thug
right?
sister
And Sean
for
Paul
real,
got
boy.
I'll
In
show
the
you.
face.
Let me see.
We got the platform.
Oh, that's hard. I didn't see that.
Right,
Shout out Sexyy Red, man, but she look rough.
So we gonna shout out Sexyy Red. That's all.
Shout out Sexyy Red, man. Shout out Sexyy Red.
She brought this home. It's
Them
the first
BBLs
time
ain't
it's ever
doing
happened,
nothing.
right? It's gonna happen again with King B, right? But
Okay.
this is a St. Louis production and
all.
St. Louis
All the
art.
cameras. That's all.
One time, right?
That's all.
But we had to bring out because everybody wanted to see was it really pink. You know what I'm talking about?
She had a video out. So
But
you see.
it was really pink. That video kind of blurry.
I got it.
But this, you can tell that it was really pink. So they censored it.
Yeah.
Stop playing on me. Yeah, give me about 10,000 let you see it.
Nah.
I got the uncensored version.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
want
that motherfucker really pink. I told my mama. I put this.
to tripping.
That motherfucker really pink, gang.
I got the
I don't
uncensored
see that pink
version.
shit.
For sure.
You bring up Sexy Red, you got ready. I told my mama, yo, she
Oh, I know she get it in.
coochie.
Yeah, for sure. I already know.
It's St. Louis. I was talking about, I didn't never say I Sexy Red. That came from an artist named Poodle of St. Louis.
Oh, you just put that.
Poodle, they got into it. The one thing about St. Louis, I work with everybody.
Right.
So when they get into it, they want to like throw me in there. So Poodle was like, I work with Unc first. And Sexy Red like, no, I work with Unc first. And then she was like, well, I heard you suck Unc.
Oh.
Ain't nobody suck like that. And then she's like, well, I heard you Unc. So then Sexy Red hit me up like, you told Poodle I fucked you. Poodle hit me up like, you told Sexy Red I sucked your.
Lord.
I said, both of y'all crazy as shit. I ain't said nothing about none of y'all.
They just talking.
Stop playing with me. But that's weird as hell because right after that, they both not beefing no more.
Oh, that's
But
good.
they,
I don't know now. If they calling both, they both calling in for the Carfax. Like, hey man, what's going on? What's going? But that's the answer right there, boy. That mean he did both of them. Yeah. He clapped both of their buns, yo, boy.
they still beefing.
That's
It's not on the internet no more. I think they're gonna kill each other. That's how St. Louis go. I
Sexy
think when I'm on the internet,
Red.
it is in the streets now.
Yeah,
Big two in St. Louis.
Nah, for sure.
Shout out
For sure.
Sexy
Yeah, but
Red,
shout out to
man.
both them.
Shout out to both of them. Now, sometime back, you said something about like Future from St.
He
Louis.
from St. Louis,
I said,
too.
why you say that though?
He from St. Louis on G.
Why you say that?
Cause he from St. What the f- I said if he wasn't from St. Louis.
He say he from Atlanta though. He gonna say why you say
He don't lie.
that. If you ask,
Listen.
listen, he gonna say I'm from Atlanta. That's what I'm saying. Why you
That's
say
what he
that?
gonna say.
He
But if you
on
check his
one,
first songs out where they came from St. Louis. He was with a management. Well, I ain't gonna say management. Own his whole career named Guccio. They put him in the whole game. He from St. Louis.
Okay.
Right? He still on his catalog right now.
Yeah.
That's what I'm on. Okay, make it up.
All right. We y'all.
St. Louis still on Guccio right now. To this day.
Okay.
St. Louis run the whole industry for real, gang. Y'all just don't know about it.
Y'all do y'all research and find out what Future really from.
You from St. Louis? Look, come on, gang. Listen, why would you do that? Like, this is my time to shine. So don't
said
do
Future from
research.
St.
Don't do the
Louis.
research after me. Let them think that what I'm saying is true. Let them do their own research.
But look, that's what I'm telling you. That research. I want to know.
Come on, gang.
You gotta find out if I'm from St. Louis or not.
That's up, gang. Because
What you
it's
mean?
my time to shine. So whatever I say supposed to go,
What you mean?
Whatever
They
I
gotta
say
just take your
supposed to
word?
go.
at least until you get it out of my face.
That's why I said do y'all research.
Well, all right, you right. You
They
right.
got to do their research. Let them do their research. If
Gotta
you
do their
right, their
research.
research gonna show that you correct. Now look. People think you was capping, man. You said that you sacrificed your son. Let's get to the bottom of this today, man. Did you really sacrifice your son, or you just playing for the internet? Just
I don't do no playing.
I don't know, man.
Listen,
You
my
gotta
son.
ask the question.
Listen. My son signed for $1.3 million when I got sacrificed when I was in the penitentiary to RCA.
Okay.
Right? There's a lot of shit that I can't talk about. Again, it's gonna be in the music. I told you I don't want to talk about my son. So why the fuck you keep bringing it up? You ain't pay enough.
I mean, you
If
ain't
sacrificed
tell
my
me
son,
that.
What the fuck I did? What the fuck?
You ain't tell me that.
for?
You ain't tell me that.
Right? But no, I'm saying they had it for $1.3 million. Right? You
Yeah.
paid them back the money to get out the deal. Right? But they held the music. Right? So he ain't been to drop music in 3 years. So all his fans like, what the been, but he can't drop no music.
Yeah.
Because he like, I ain't finna change my name. I ain't Prince. I ain't no Temple.
So is he still
Let me talk about my own son.
he's still living though. That's what I'm saying.
What you mean? Think my son dead? The fuck you? I never said my son was dead.
I
When did I say he was dead?
Calm your mother down. I'm asking you a question, bro.
What if I said he was dead? I never said
I
my son was
told
dead.
y'all.
Mama said they sacrificed their son.
Sacrifice don't mean dead. Sacrifice mean you sacrifice.
Told y'all he might still be alive. Remember I said he keep hitting that. You feel me? Like he keeps saying sacrifice, but it's like on some. He ain't saying, he never said kill, he dead. Like, I don't know, he made it seem like he was missing for a little bit, but he like, oh, I got him back. First I was like, oh, he talk about just the masters and shit, the music. You feel me? I got the songs back. I could drop his music, release his music. But then he said, this was the hint that really gave it to me right here. He was like, oh, he ain't really been in himself. He don't really talk like that no more. You feel me? He was like, for me to hear him talk, I gotta listen to his music to hear what he be saying. You feel me? I was like, okay. He was like, he don't really. I was like, okay, so he gotta be alive. He gotta be still with us. He probably just fucked up mentally or something. You feel me? Not PTSD or something.
Sacrifice, no. Gang is a
Yeah,
lot
I'm
of
peeping
different
game,
ways.
peeping game.
And that's why I'm asking you.
The ultimate sacrifice.
Okay. That's why I'm asking you the question.
The ultimate sacrifice. They want to know how he
They
feel
say
about
you
it. Y'all
would
gotta get the music because I'm trying to get King B to do the interviews. He won't talk about it. He ain't talked since he been back.
But there you go. That's what the people want to know.
Right? He ain't talked since he been back. So I don't know.
Since he been back,
music and fucking see what the
I think he was
say
in jail.
sometimes.
He probably did a
You
bid.
ain't never had $1.3 million in the industry and then you put out all these songs and then you hear all these famous motherfuckers rapping your songs.
Yeah,
You ain't never been through that shit.
they be
You a writer.
Listen, you ain't never had to do what he had to do, right? I talk about at 15, 16 years old, he on tour with Rich the Kid and shit, and kicked off the tours and shit. I don't think you know how it is. Right? But you want to say about my son, but you don't know how the it is when your father already sacrificed you in the same thing, you going down the same road. So you want to talk, you got to come correct. You got to pay thousands of dollars.
Well, I'm asking shit that people already ask you.
We got to pay thousands of dollars.
People want to know.
You got to pay more.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this.
You gotta
If
pay
I
more.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
If they want to know what the sacrifice is, you got to pay more.
I got you. But I ask you a question. How do you want to answer it? You answer it. This is what it is.
You heard that boy.
It's a crazy ass interview.
Yeah, I know. I like crazy interviews. Dreadful films don't matter. I like crazy and wild. Shit, you hear me? Now, let me ask you about your issue with Charleston.
That might be a Chicago nigga right there. That,
At one point, you said y'all was cool. What y'all fall out about?
Listen, my fault.
What's going on with that?
My fault.
I ain't hear no South in it.
It's this, right?
Yo.
1 minute, you Black Power.
Okay.
The next minute, you go sour. Because they pay you some money and you think you got this power, right? That's the same thing Malcolm X did. That's the same thing Dr. Martin Luther King did. That's the same thing every black person with power did, right? They show you the money and some white, you gonna go, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't like that, right? Because like, you, right? And then, listen, I'm keeping it real, right? So who gonna teach the YNs? Mm-hmm. They out here, they lost, they killing each other, they f each other in the booty, they going all kind of crazy. We living in a matrix and they like crazy.
Yeah, shit.
Nah, fast, he paid either way.
All right, everybody getting ass.
That's wild.
Right? And it's going crazy. It's going down. Right? Listen, man, y'all need to stop getting in ass like that.
Or he did that. You saying?
Right? Be a man. Stand up.
What?
Like, yeah, what's going on in the streets, gang?
That's crazy.
They doing that. But it's a problem. Yeah. Everybody is being too masculine. And when you're too masculine, then you get put in a situation you got to be real feminine to get out. Okay. But if they would have just balanced, they wouldn't have to worry about that. I'm gonna tell you what I mean, right? You gonna kill it.
Break that down.
You supposed to only kill it when you trying to move forward or he trying to stop you, right? Because other than that, let him live. There's only 2 rules in this earth, and you can have what you want. You can create, but don't let what you create stop nobody or hurt nobody.
Gotcha.
Right? Okay. But they be breaking the rules, so then they gotta die.
No. Speaking on what guys doing all this like that. What's going on with you and the homie Terrence Gangsta Williams? I mean, he put out.
I ain't my homie.
Y'all good. He put out. Hold on, because you said he put out an interview and he said that you did some funny stuff when he was around. So what you got?
Listen, let me tell you right here, right? I'm gonna keep it real, right? And this ain't no content. Like that dude weird, bro. Right? He weird. He really want to talk about that. He weird, gang. Cause like them penitentiary, like I ain't gonna say no about him. Cause when I catch him, I'm gonna smack him and
huh?
I'm gonna punch him in like this all bullshit aside. When I catch him, I'm a belly roll his face.
I thought y'all was just together. Dang, I thought y'all was just together.
So I'm on.
Okay.
So I'm not playing, man. Let me catch you. You fat. Right?
Right? You know, we squabbling.
When I catch you, I'm going to be.
That's why he came up with that definition. That what he be doing.
I don't even know. We're gonna end it there, man. We're gonna end it with that one. But so let me ask you this, man. That's crazy.
I ain't talking about no. I'm going.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
I'm going.
No, I thought y'all.
I ain't talking gay.
But look,
I ain't gay, gang.
But I'm going. No, my thing about it. I thought he was just doing it for kind of just being funny. But you went crazy.
I'm serious, gang.
Y'all was just playing.
Listen, how can you play with in your face, act like they like you, and they get on the internet and do that slick behind your back? After they just paid you for a week, 20 versus 1, and they only got 4. 20 versus 1 with 4.
Damn.
Stop playing with me. Fuck me, I don't even do no because I gotta save my semen.
Okay.
Because I can't save my semen, I can't ask a project, I can't go see a praxis. If I kind of like, so you know how I feel, I can't push a nut.
What?
No, I don't. But you do your thing. So now
I can't push a nut, gang.
I ain't got nothing to do with
that. Shit.
Well, that's on you, bro. I don't know what got to do with that, bro. Had to give
Leave, blow it down.
it's mine. For sure. Now, let me ask you this. So, do you, I want to know, do you believe in God or not? Because hold on, let me finish my question, bro. Let me finish my question before you go crazy. Because you always be saying on the internet, it's a stimulation. We in the video game. We really not here. So, et cetera, et cetera. So, I want to ask you, do you believe in God or not, man? Because you always go around and say different, talk to me.
Told to me. Hey, W interviewer, man.
It's the first time the world gonna hear this.
10 out of 10,
sure.
man.
I want everybody to kind of know, right? The story of God is deep. Because when you talk about God, a lot of people think I disrespect God. A lot of people think
that boy too invested. He was prepared.
He locked
in.
But I'm gonna tell you
Great
this.
interview, facts.
The earth that we live in is a mirror. We so many mirrors away from the true essence. To call him God would be disrespectful because he make gods.
Hold on, my fault. The reason I paused again said it's the reason why he looks up. I don't know if he trolling or not, but it's interesting. I think the reason be looking up is two different reasons we spotted so far in the videos. One reason, the first reason, my first theory at first, when I first was saying it was that 607 be talking to Sophia every time he be looking up. Like he be getting downloads from Sophia. My second theory was, I got this from another interviewer. Bruh said Unc be switching personalities when he look up. Like, he'll go from this person to another person. And I noticed that in another interview, he was like, oh, I just got here. He was like, then how long I been here? He was like 30 minutes in the interview and shit. And then he switched up from the God talk to the Sophia talk. You feel me? So like, boy, it's some different personalities in Unc too, boy. In the 607 Unc, it's different characters other than, oh man, it's deep, boy. It get deep, boy.
He ain't lying. So if something create guys, how can you call them a guy? It got to be better than a guy.
Yeah, gather his thoughts as well. The Sophia.
Downloading from Sophia. He say he making this.
He not listen, he has no gender. He above gender, he above race.
Got you. Okay, right. You go with that.
When we say he, we only say he because of the language, but we don't even have language. What you hear is that for real. But it comes out as words in your head.
Got you.
But for real, you hear frequencies from my mouth. I have no words.
Well, God says,
God ain't never said.
Then he making it, well, whatever you want to call he, she, whatever, but God says he's making it in his same creation.
And Naki said that. Listen, I'm gonna break it down to you, right? It was the heavens, and then it was a heaven, right? Everything that was there, they try to recreate here. Right, let me tell you what I mean, right? If you check your skin, right, you're gonna tell your skin is older than this earth here. That means that this is not the original earth, right? If your skin is older than this earth, what do that mean? But the scientists will tell you this, right? Your skin is older than earth. That's one thing, right? And a lot of people don't know. Y'all don't know that, right? Another thing is this, right? This planet is stimulated by the same Anunnakis.
Now, another thing crazy, boy, scientists done proved, scientists already proved God, so I don't even know why they still arguing about that, but they done find a little God particle. It's really over. I don't even know why that's an argument anymore. They done proved, they done found a hell of shit in the Bible. I'm talking about from Noah's Ark to Jesus being black, all type, boy. People been getting mad these past couple years, all this been coming out.
Right, but this is how it goes. When they came to fall from the heavens.
Yeah, this heaven
right?
started
And
right
the fall from the heavens not like the war that everybody thought. It wasn't the war. It was the fact, just like us. They popped up somewhere and said, damn, it ain't no God. We got to be. They was blindfolded, didn't understand that there was no God, and they got to creating without him. That's what I'm mama. But he must want them to do it because everything got a balance.
Right.
That's what I'm mama. So you going to call them bad, but I'm going to call them good because without them, you get no me.
Okay.
All right, so you got to understand that everybody on earth was genetically created because Noah himself was a scientist. Nobody on this planet was made by God. Everybody on this planet was made by aliens. That's what I'm on. That a lot of people don't know.
I respect your mom. I'm gonna disagree.
No, but how can you disagree? Listen, how can you disagree? How can you disagree? Check your skin. They told you it came from the mammals, the apes, but you have nothing that relate to apes in you. But guess who do? The European. And guess why they do? Because they came from one place. One place. I'm not racist, but they came from one place only, right? You came from over there in Morocco, 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 right came from a different place. They came from a different place. They came from Cain. You came from Abel. Right? And you still ain't able to remember.
But
Right? And that's your problem.
But look, God created the aliens and the aliens, the aliens,
can that the Cain and Abel?
God created the true essence of God, the creator, the divine. Don't stop calling him God.
See, that boy preaching God right now because he asked him, do he believe in God? You feel me? So that boy went ahead and channeled the God right now. He can switch it up on the Sophia. But I fought with this right here.
God, gang. God created.
God.
No, God's created the divine.
Thank you, God.
Listen, the gods.
When he switch up, that boy gonna be like, fuck God. I'm like, oh, man. Oh. Hey, chill out, bro. Hey, respect my God, bro. Your ass be tripping, bro. You feel me? But other times, he be on our side, too.
Gods with an S. They created. The divine source does not create. He lived in blackness and darkness.
Well, unclaim all the games
His
and
attributes,
religions.
He created one attribute, and it was the attributes of Sophia. That was attribute of love. And Sophia,
Nah,
without his
facts.
knowledge, he
You can
created
tell,
something
bro.
else that was a dimmer. She locked it in a firmament.
Okay.
In that firmament, he created heaven, hells, angels.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Right? He made a body. He made Adam. But
Yeah.
Adam couldn't breathe. He went to the paroma and hijacked the soul. But the souls, I tell you all the time, everything is masculine and feminine. The soul was combined in one. It was male and female. He took that soul and put that soul in one body.
Okay.
But then when Adam went to sleep, he split the body. And then turned to a male and a female to send you chasing the rest of your life. Right? And that keeps you stuck in a circle. Right? But the church took away that book. It's in the book of Adam. The only way you're gonna find it is in the Genesis text.
And I was just about to ask you, people gonna say, okay, well, where you get the research? You just talk.
I don't get the research. I get my message from the divine. I talk to God. I'm a prophet. I don't research, right? I don't got knowledge. Knowledge is dumb. Listen, I don't got knowledge. I get my information from here, right here. See this? All this is information. I don't think you know. Information is here.
Yeah.
Right? We live in a 3D, 4D, 5D world. I'm in a 5D. Yo, in a 3D, because you still only use a 5D.
Ain't nothing dumb about me.
You
Dumb about me.
You don't understand you was made by alien.
I mean,
Right? You think you was made, listen.
well, I'm gonna say, I can see it say, yo, dumb. You thought we was made by aliens.
Yeah, nah, I
Is
seen
this
that.
Adam? Is this Adam? Or is this solid? What is this?
That's solid.
No. See, it's an atom. And it's an atom, and then between the atom and the atom is a space. Atom, space, atom, space. That's where they get space from. Space is inside of you. Your eyes are space. Look at your eyes. Look at them inside. That's your space. Right? The dot in the inside, that's the monad. Everything that goes out, that's
You know
the
why?
firmament. Look deep into your eyes. I swear to God, mama, you're going to see the universe.
Okay.
So, woman.
I respect your mind.
You are the universe. It's inside of you.
Okay.
So, woman. I didn't make this up.
I'm gonna let you believe what you believe.
Nah, it ain't.
Oh,
That boy said, men have one less rib than women. Facts. Know what that mean, boy? They came from the rib. Stop playing.
Believe.
what you say?
Good talking about believe. Oh, believe.
That's what you believe.
Believe. Oh,
That's what you believe.
Nice to believe. Don't believe. Oh, no, I'm gonna tell you why. Believe in what man thinks is true.
And that's what you think is true.
Who the want to think something true? I want to know. So believe. The church tell you to believe.
Okay.
Church and believe.
But okay, well, don't you think you know what you believe? What you saying? You feel like you know that.
Believe. I got.
He talking about like, you know how them boys be like, do you still believe in Santa Claus? You still believe in the tooth fairy? You feel me? Like that. You heard me? No, you gotta know. Like facts and all these theories and how hypothesis. What's all that? We need facts. Proven facts.
I know I died. I astral project. I go see God. I know he is. I saw his face.
What do you look like?
Look
You
like
know
me.
some video vulture.
Oh,
You
I
just
don't
said
know.
it. You
There
said
you
it
go.
on the head, boy.
All right.
Well, I gotta be
move on to
careful.
this.
But he ain't ugly all the time. I mean, he got different faces. He changed. But, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm.
Oh.
How bad is bad? Look, let's get off of that, man. Let's get off of that, brother. Come back there. You good? You in space? Where you at, man? You here?
Okay.
You here?
Don't worry about me. Just do you.
All right, for sure. All right, so look. Have you talked to Brick Baby since he been locked up?
Brick-
And have you put any money on his book?
Brick saying, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, listen, one thing about me, I'm from Backdoor City, but when you in jail, I gotta send you money so I can let you know how much you need me. So
Damn.
I wanna hear you beg. I wanna hear him beg me. So he called me. Yeah, Brick Baby called me again. I got another 25 for you. Don't stop playing with me. Yeah, get you a couple suits. Cause he gonna need some suits. He's gonna be in there a long time. Right? Cause that switching ain't working. I was like, yeah, you tried to snitch on 6 out. Yeah.
That shit don't work.
Yeah, they tried to snitch.
I been told y'all
But
that,
you
bro.
can't snitch to get out of jail, but he in jail for getting extorted. Who the f go to jail for getting extorted? Look it up. Look up the case.
Yeah, nah,
He in jail for getting extorted. He not in jail for being no fucking crip.
I know about the whole situation. Yeah.
Crip. He the flip.
Damn.
That's the flip. On 6 out.
But I was watching on you seen today.
I'm rolling.
Look, okay, do your thing. Now look, I ain't get to watch it, but they had in the title of it on the Adam and Wax show. They said Loose Cannon,
Loose booty cannon.
Luke. Okay, well he told Brick Baby to snitch. You believe that?
Oh, listen. Let me tell you something about snitch, right?
I ain't get to watch it.
Let me tell you something about snitch, right?
Yeah.
They was all so broke. They snitched for Adam. Adam was broke, and I bought no jumper. So there's a lot of shit going on, gang.
You bought it already?
I swear on mama. Listen, every Saturday you gonna see my show that we kind of like merge, but I ain't on them, right? Cause we bought everything but the part. I keep telling everybody my son King B, he may take over the part.
Okay.
Right, but I don't got nothing to do with that because I don't like the part, but he was in Illuminati.
Okay.
You know, I'm half Illuminati, half street. They had him for like 7 years.
I thought you back full.
I was in jail for
You got
7
him
years,
back.
8 years. Yeah, I got him when I got out. We paid him back $1 million. But we had to pay back $1 million, but it was 100 times. Yeah, we don't owe him no more though.
Okay, well since
We gotta put that music out. His music coming out. They gotta download it. I'm gonna try to put something out right now.
Okay.
But we gotta get that money back.
But since people
We gotta get that money back.
That's a lot of money. 1.3 million. That's a little keep.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
But speaking of no jumper, how you on whack relationship now? 'Cause I remember.
I don't fuck with whack.
Hold on, let me finish. I remember you
fuck
was just on Brick Baby, and he said
fuck with whack.
you was with Brick Baby on no jumper. He said he was on the way coming to get you. And you left.
No, I don't fuck with whack. This is why I don't fuck with whack. Right? I ain't leave. The great people out. Listen, I'm from California. Now listen, when I tell you my son was in Illuminati, that mean that he was in California. That mean that he was with the Grapes. That mean he running Grape Street Crips.
Okay.
And bottom line, bro. So when I'm in LA, I'm good. When I'm saying my son was in LA the whole fucking time, so I was in LA the whole fucking time without never going to LA.
Yeah.
So when I was in No Jumper, I had everybody from LA in No Jumper. No Jumper's not even in LA. I don't think you understand what I'm talking about. It's not even in LA.
I know what it's at.
LA,
He got two locations.
Burbank, I had that
Burbank.
bitch surrounded, purple flags everywhere.
Ooh. Okay.
Come on, gang, stop playing with me. I'm real Grape Street.
Okay.
Come on, gang, you better listen. You can go ask the Grapes, gang. If you go to California, ask Grapes
I'll be
about
out
King B, ask Grapes about me. They gonna tell you we hood.
Okay.
On
show,
crib.
show that. Now, what you think about the Diddy case?
You don't pay me enough to think.
What do you feel about the Diddy case? Do you think he did it, or they just out to get him because it's
Did he do it?
Yeah, did he do it?
Did he do it?
Like,
no,
he
he ain't do it. 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 Listen, this is how this work, right? This is how it work. When you get their money, they got rules. You can't give it to your family, so I mean you can't pass it on, right? You cannot pass it on, and you gotta spend it all.
Mm-hmm.
So them the rules. What Diddy tried to do was illegal. He tried to build wealth, right? You cannot build wealth, little mama. You can't build wealth. So he know, okay, y'all own this, So I'm gonna try to build this with this money. Nope, you can't do that. You can sell our liquor, you can't sell your own. We can you in the ass, you can't me.
Lord.
That's what I'm on. That's how the industry works, right? So Diddy got tired of being the bottom. He tried to be the top. And then now he got the bottom bunk. And he said, that's our great age, like 50 years and 5 months. I was like, Santa Claus to that. I was like, yeah, you know he ain't getting no, he's stressed out. You be stressed out without in jail. Yeah, when you Diddy, it's not like Diddy used to get every day. Right? Just imagine. It's a lot.
That's
Bars.
crazy. That's crazy. Okay.
But Diddy ain't do it, gang. But it's like kind of like Curse with Illuminati. It's like this, right? Again, once you take their money, they kind of like own you. It's kind of like back in the days, back in the days when they had slaves, but it really wasn't no slaves. They used to take the good slaves. They used to give them the slave master clothes. They put their name on there. That's the designer. They used to give them the good food and then bounce them around the rest of the slaves and make them think they was somebody.
Okay.
That's what they do. I'm definitely to throw up. They're talking about this shit.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That boy got a weak guy reflex.
Don't do that.
They take all that money and they can't keep none. I think that's maybe damn sick. I gotta keep mine. I'm glad to the booty too.
Yeah, I'll move on to the next thing. Next thing, man, that's crazy.
I'm gonna throw up. Think about
Now look,
this.
check this out. I seen an interview, man. Actually, it was a title, man. I ain't really look at it. I was doing a lot, but you spoke on Michelle Obama.
Man, that's Michael.
And I didn't get to watch it. What
Call it Michael. Michael.
why you say that though?
Listen, man. Can't tell us, man. Look at the show. Look at the. Listen, I'm not. But when Michelle go like this, I swear to God, mama, I see that like this. Ain't no that big.
Come on.
I ain't never seen a that big. So, mama, if that's a then I'm a drag, and I ain't gang, right?
That's crazy.
Michelle a man, and Obama ain't. Obama, everybody else cousin. He really white. Cause he I got confused because he Christopher Columbus and them cousin. All of them big cousins. But how he come out black? I'm confused. He probably a clone or something. I'm for real. How he come out black? Look it up. Listen, y'all can look that up. He all of their cousins. So how the f did he get black? He a blue blood. Every president in America been a blue blood.
Yeah,
if they're a blue blood, they you. And it's red blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We gotta be blue blood. And you gotta believe in Jesus. If you don't believe in Jesus and say God bless America and everybody else, you can't be president.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, so you gotta be a Christian. You can't be a Muslim. We never had a Muslim president. We never had a spiritual president. All the presidents we have been Christian. And then in the schools, when I was coming up, they made
research that.
Listen, in the schools, when I coming up, they made us pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America.
Yeah, I'm sure you know that. Me
right?
too. Me
They
too.
made us go ahead and
still do that.
Yeah, so they make us go ahead and how the kid gonna pledge allegiance or something? What the allegiance mean?
What do that mean?
Right. They don't know.
Me either.
I prepared allegiance.
Sound like a Star Wars
What
quote.
allegiance mean?
I
What
can't-
the f- I plead to?
I can't agree with that.
I plead to the flag, United States of America. United States of America.
Okay, I agree with
Chill.
that.
Whoa.
We can't agree to that.
I'm keeping it real, gang.
No, I agree with that for sure. For sure.
I'm
I understand too. I pledge allegiance to the flag. Now.
Crazy. The same people that give you religion. They
Yep,
go
sure.
to God to serve, and everybody run around serving them. They say, listen, if you pray, you go to heaven, and you can worship me all day. I don't want to sing hallelujah all day. And if you do bad, you can go to hell. I'd rather go to hell than burn me.
No, don't do that.
Burn me.
You don't want to be getting burned, man. No, no.
Why y'all did?
Send me to heaven, man.
Oh, you gonna go to heaven and do this all day?
Yep.
Praise the Lord all day?
Fact.
And
Sure.
I can barely do it on Sunday. Listen, the preacher don't even do it on Sunday. The preacher, listen, let me tell you something. Go into church on Sunday. When you walk in, take your girl with you, right? Fire your blunt up, pull your dick out.
What?
Right? It's gonna be a problem.
Where did that even come from?
Everybody was doing that Saturday night. Right? So it's a thing though, right? So you can play with God. You can Saturday night, you can and then Sunday night, you can make up for it because Jesus died for your sins, right? Did Jesus die for your sins?
Most definitely.
Oh, you got a problem? Oh, it's a big problem. He woke up in 3 days. Oh, he woke up in 3 days. Oh, that means your sins still count. Because he died, but he woke up. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, you better get to praying then. But when you pray, guess what you do? You're begging. Go on your knees and beg then.
I beg. Sure.
Beg
I
for
do
it.
that.
You gonna beg for it. You gonna beg for it and still
Whatever you want.
You gonna beg for it. You still locked in the prison.
We know
You just gotta listen hard enough
Beg for it.
and be able to
Whatever.
filter out.
What
Gotta be
I'm begging
filtered.
because they told you to beg. I'm not saying that it's wrong to beg, but beg yourself. Pray to yourself. How do I get the f out of here? How do I make it? How do I get rich? Ask yourself. Because you God.
Yeah, I'm a guy.
A lot of people don't know.
All right. So let's move to this real quick.
You tripping now.
How you feel about the BOOSIE response to Kanye? Because Kanye
It's
said
a message in there.
he was sucking his cousin.
Like, you gotta
whatever,
grind
whatever.
me God halfway,
That was
but
crazy.
you,
Was that
you
a true
is
statement?
not
Because I
God.
don't know if it was true. Or was BOOSIE just
Oh, yeah. Kanye been sucking. Listen,
Wow.
You got
I wasn't
children.
surprised about Kanye saying he's sucking. I was like, what that take so long then?
for him to come
He
out?
drained.
Like, you got to out the way long time ago. Because then I would have been wearing Yeezys then. I could support Yeezy when I know you suck and don't want to admit it,
Lord.
right?
Yeah.
If you suck, say you suck then, right?
Facts.
I'm keeping it real, right? Listen, what's wrong to have an undercover? You know for a fact he looking at behind your back.
Yeah.
How was I know he looking at dicks out?
I rather know.
Right.
I
I
rather know.
So I know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to do around Kanye? He in the closet and shit. You go to sleep,
Yeah.
wake up, nutty. He just suck.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kanye house.
Damn.
They told me that. They told me that. You go to sleep, you wake up, your pants sticky and shit. You're like, what the happened? That's Kanye. That's your dick crazy.
Yo.
Yo, what the f, bruh? Y'all hear stories like that and decide, bro, I can't wait for the next Diddy party, bro. I gotta be at that one. Nah, bro, I can't miss the next one. I hear a story like that, bro. I'm never popping out, bro. I'm cool, bro. I only want to know the after party. I ain't fucking with the hoes who went. Hell nah, bro. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Y'all ever heard that saying, bro? It's true, bro. You just gotta go outside, walk a little bit, bro. Hit a corner or two, bro. Introduce yourself to somebody, bro. Say hi. Start a conversation. Cause damn, boy, if you gotta go get your back beat in by a Diddy, nah, bro. Ain't say I need a Diddy invite to look. You're different. You are different. I ain't lying.
Bandit gang.
That's crazy.
Hey, video voice, you different, gang.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can't wake up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Max, you can't wake up. Yeah, right. You can't wake up. That got me some good ass head if you can't wake up.
Yeah, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
Kanye,
That's crazy.
it's something that good.
That's
I
crazy.
don't know.
Okay.
Because Kanye went too long to come out. But I just say, I swear to God, mama, Kanye, I knew he was kind of like flirting with Kodak Black. But that would have been a good relationship.
Yeah.
That would have been a great relationship. That would have been domestic as hell.
Yeah.
Because Kodak Black ain't going. He only would have
He just go there, go.
Yeah. He ain't gonna go on top. He had to be the top. That would have been a problem between the top and the bottom.
Yeah.
That would have been a big problem.
Yeah,
But he
he
got to put
said-
Boosie in there too. Boosie, Kodak, ought to be a good threesome.
He said, nah.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah.
Can't expect Boosie like that. Boosie ain't with that though. He ain't.
Boosie been in the game too long not to still own shit. Boosie put out a movie and they gotta take the movie and put it back up. Because nobody bought it when it came out.
What we put up?
He put it back up.
No, he got his own little
Come on, he got shit. Listen,
And he put us website.
Listen, gang, Boosie.
He said he made it
Listen,
millions.
gang, stop playing me. Nobody
Stop
gonna sign
playing
Boosie. Boosie been in the game 100 years still doing Vlad interviews. Come on, gang. And Vlad
That's
don't
what
get paid enough.
He independent though. He a hustler. He trying to make it.
That's how you know you're dumb. Anybody independent is dumb. They think independent is good. You gotta partner with the money, you dumb. But they won't partner with dumb ass niggas like
Hold on.
dumb ass niggas don't know business.
Hold on. If you partner like you say, they control you. Then you.
No, they don't control you.
Oh, he said
No,
partner.
no, they hit you in the ass when they sign you. When you partner with them, y'all.
He said partner, keyword partner, yo boy. He ain't say sign, he ain't say sign, he ain't say get along. He's saying partner, like, split, like we profit together. You feel me? You might got a bigger percent than me, but we all eating over here. You feel me? Would you want 100% of nothing? You can have 100% of nothing. That's even with people who against deals. Like, shit, I'd rather sign a deal than get 100% of nothing any day. But I'm still against deals too. You feel me? Hell yeah, partnership. Talk to me. Partnerships more like think of what streamers do, like sponsors and all that good shit, you feel me? Costing with T-Mobile. You feel me? You know, T-Mobile be looking at Mr. Beast with everybody. Go Mr. Beast, man. Shout out Mr. Beast, man. Hard working individual. I just hate the fact he don't let me react to his videos, man. Shout out Mr. Beast though, man. True legend. That boy figured it out and cracked the code, ain't it?
Together. Who together? Women?
He ain't lying.
Who you f***ing together?
So him.
Some bitch together, but we gotta do some with the men that know.
Boosie official in Florida now. We follow Boosie.
Stop playing with me.
I'm just
Boosie
saying.
a
Stop
legend.
playing with me.
I
I ain't never been gang.
ain't say you have.
I know.
What made you bring it up? I ain't say nothing about that.
I don't
Boosie a
play
legend, man.
Okay, you brought it up. I ain't
play
say
like
nothing
that.
about you. Okay.
Ain't nothing about me.
Okay, for sure.
Gay and straight the same. Listen, I'm not here to bash the
Yeah, straight.
right. Shout out to Elite Chopper.
What?
Right? Listen, I'm not here to shoot down.
Why you say
I'm gonna say ain't nothing about him gay. The next thing he say,
in the lead chopper though?
Because I felt like saying his name. What? I mean, I never said he was gay. I never said he was on the internet with thongs and shit about that.
Okay.
Right? I rest in peace.
yeah, in the elite chopper, bruh, it ain't even humiliation rituals with him no more at this point, cause he chose God a long time ago. Now he doing a whole bunch of other buffoonery for the boosker bootery. Boy, what type of time he be on, boy? Yeah, they got that boy, man. I ain't think I seen that one coming, boy. They got his ass, boy.
To the old him because he got a new him now. He was resurrected. And you resurrected, people kind of like think he gay. Because you got to
Man, that elite was tough.
But see,
I
I ain't see it coming, boy.
hold on, but see,
If niggas
thought he
ain't
was a young boy
out there,
clone.
never leave Earth, they'll come back in another body and that one ain't gonna have no.
but since you're saying that,
They gonna have to get feminine one way or another.
But look-
yeah.
but look, since you saying, well, check me out. Since you saying that, they say if you to get signed to a major deal, you gotta do something strange for a little piece of change. You think that's true?
Listen, to get anybody money, you gotta do something strange for a piece of change. What more I do to get your money? Yeah, money comes with strings on it if you didn't know.
Ain't gonna be no funny.
It don't matter, you're gonna do something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's something they didn't want to do, something they had to do to get your money and to get mine and get everybody else's money.
sure.
It's always something in the way of money if you don't make your own cup.
Okay.
Because money not real. So don't ask me about money games. If you ain't got no cup, you ain't got shit.
Okay.
So everybody's working for money, they're getting they're doing something somebody told them to do to receive that money.
Okay.
I don't do nothing nobody tell me to do.
For sure.
Right?
Okay. Now, do you think what you think about LA? Well, how do you feel? How you feel about LA? Do you feel like you gotta be? No, I know, but I'm saying like a lot of artists, that's celebrities, they get backdoor like.
So I need a
I
cup.
said, do you feel like you have to be locked in with somebody before you go to LA?
And like this, remember I told you, my son, he from LA. He rolled with them. That's the only way you safe in LA. The only way you safe is LA if you from LA, if you really a Crip.
Well, I'm saying if you out of town, but you
not safe. You check in, you're not safe.
But what if you know somebody like that?
You're not safe. If you check in, they're gonna put the bloods on you. I'm just keeping it real, gang. They probably mad at me. You only way you survive in LA if you really a member.
Or you gotta know a real member.
No, it ain't no +1. If you know a real member, you're gonna get robbed by somebody else and that member gonna get your back. That's LA.
Okay, got it.
You don't know LA, gang. You talk about
Not
someone.
LA 4 years.
You should understand. You gotta be a real member. If you're not a real Crip, you will get your took off. If you're not a real blood, you'll get your took off. It ain't none of that in LA. I'm a real Grape Street in LA, gang. I told you my son run the grapes. So if I'm in LA, I'm Grape Street. Ain't nobody gonna touch me.
Okay.
Just look it up. You probably think I'm playing. I know no game.
That's why I asked you. I already know how they do in LA.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So if you in LA, first thing you're gonna know when you get there, your GPS gonna send you somewhere else. When you put GPS, go somewhere and they gonna never take you nowhere. You put up the dispensary, gonna take you to an alley. And they got it set up like that. They never change it. That's what mama. So you know about LA, so you understand how to migrate through that. Don't migrate through that. You ain't from
that boy,
it look real nice, pretty, but you be put out in the hood.
Big
in LA, even with the I'm with, they say, "Why you got your chain on?" Like I gotta wear it, right? But it's the thing, in LA, they take your chain, but they don't take mine.
They f with you.
I don't know if they f with me or not. Yeah, I'm Grape Street.
Okay.
I'm Grape Street gang. So what do you mean f with me? I'm Grape Street.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm a Grape Street Crip.
So you locked in.
I'm a Grape Street Crip, nigga.
So you locked in?
No, I ain't never been boxed in.
I said locked in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you locked in with the Grape Street.
Cause I ain't never been boxed in. They ain't boxed in me.
No.
Nigga ain't boxed in me.
I'm a St. Louis gang.
Now, what you think about the
You be around Florida,
Jen
niggas
Lee
too
saying
much.
the N-word? Dude from Texas.
Listen, what they gotta do with me? That's his mouth. Cause he tried to punch him and he punched him back. I ain't gonna get punched.
I ain't see that who he punched.
He punched him the fuck. He whooped something.
Out here?
Yeah, he whooped them niggas in the mall. Listen, nigga got on the internet till I whooped Jen Lee. The tape was gonna come out. That tape came out. I swear to God, my mama. That white boy got them hands. He was fighting like this, but all the bitches was connecting too. Yeah, he was getting stabbed and punching at the same time. That's why, mom, you know he's a trailer park.
Okay.
He was getting stabbed. He's a trailer park. He sat down here. I did an interview with him. Got to look it up on my channel.
I'm gonna check it out.
We right here. He was talking about how he grew up. He was like, I went from school to school because I ain't know who this person was in my family. He grew up sort of like some
you a
of us.
nigga.
I don't give a bitch to say the N-word.
Oh, you a
I got a problem with saying the N-word, whoop his ass. No, me personally, I'm GDBD Vice Lord. So I'm white, I'm black, I'm everything. I'm looking for the man in the mirror. I'm trying to find a way to change my ways.
Change your ways.
Don't sing that song,
I see
man.
what I want to sing.
Listen, Michael Jackson said this. Everybody know this. Michael Jackson said this. This is how you know you live in a... I'm gonna ask you a question.
What's up?
In the next 5 minutes, what you gonna be thinking? Zach thought.
I don't know.
Zach, do you think you ever gonna know? You can't find out.
I know in 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know why? Because it get downloaded. You don't have your own thoughts. You're not control your thoughts. So Michael Jackson said this. Michael Jackson said, I gotta hurry up and record the song when I get it. If I don't, Prince gonna record it. He knew that everybody shared the same information.
That's crazy.
A lot of people don't know this though.
No, real talk. I have some thoughts to do some like in the world film, whatever case. And I go online. This is my. I'm like, what the?
Your phone. When you thinking, don't do it around the phone. The phone reads your mind. A lot of people don't know. So when I'm thinking,
Boy. I had that little 30 for a minute, cause you ever be thinking about something like you know you ain't said it out loud yet, but you gotta ask for that bit 10 seconds later on your phone or the computer. I'm like, did I accidentally say it out loud? Hold on, did I type it in somewhere? Was I watching a video about this? What happened? Yeah, boy, it done got deep, boy.
Put my plans, I throw it away from my phone because the phone gonna read your mind.
Read your minds, your speech.
Go online and then somebody else do it. I'm like, I just thought about this.
Listen, so you gotta keep your thoughts on the inside.
Silence always listening.
So you gotta understand this too. You gotta move on them quick. So if I get one thought in my mind and I don't move on it, universe is back door. Gonna say you ain't move. I'm gonna give it to the next person.
Yeah.
And it gives it next to you. Then you gonna be mad. You gonna kill him. You gonna think he stole your shit.
And they put it up right
The whole time the universe put that in his head.
Gotcha.
Cause you ain't use it.
Nah, I believe that.
Not even cause you ain't use it.
How you feel about the black
Nah, cause you ain't use it, but I ain't just put it in his head for that reason. Cause that bitch was in the area. It came for you. It had to go somewhere else. You heard me? And it just can't be created. The story only transferred. Nah, that's just I was just chatting right there at the end, y'all boy, with the energy part.
Black guy that
Just
I
throw a
forgot
little
his
something
name,
in
but
there.
the police his son, and he killed the police. He ran and crashed into him.
Yeah, listen. They talk about that when I went to Pastor Eli church
He
today,
crashed
and I don't even go to
bro.
church. The only reason I go to his church because he's still shifting. He's trying to
That's
teach
a father.
the right message.
All right.
But they was talking about that. Listen, I ain't heard nothing about that. I think the police should get. And I think everybody should die for me to live. I told you everything got a balance game. I don't give a fuck about no police. I don't give a fuck about no kid.
Okay.
They did something to cause that. A person don't
I
die
don't know
if
if
they
you allowed
want
to
to. A
talk
lot of
on
people
that,
don't know. To die, you gotta kind of like
But
something.
he was running, he had his back.
Second
To
Amendment.
die, you gotta like want to die, and to get caught in the soul trap, you gotta kind of like want to be caught in the soul trap. Let me tell you what I mean.
Yeah,
Everybody selling their soul for everything on earth, they agreeing to the soul trap. Right? So everybody there agreeing, but act like they not agreeing. So when you pop up in another body and you a baby, you screaming, saying I'm in another body and don't nobody understand you, then it's your fault. When you walk around like a dog and the dog understand you, but you don't understand the dog because the dog really your sister.
What?
Crazy.
Right? I'm just trying to keep it real. Everything on earth be reincarnated. Everything.
Yeah, she crazy.
This right here is conscious. This is conscious. Everything is conscious, but conscious is different. Right? The tree is conscious. Do you know you can spend your life as a tree, but it happened that fast? Trees live for thousands and thousands of years, but you could be a tree in one lifetime, wake up a cat, then wake up a dog. It's all happening like this because there's no such thing as time.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nobody lie to that.
It's a whole different level.
A whole different level. Life is crazy, gang.
Yeah, I already know.
you
Life is hard, leave you physically, mentally, and emotionally scarred.
But life is crazy because you never live. A lot of people don't know. Like this is a 3D.
Okay.
It's a 3D reality.
Talk to 'em.
This projection is coming from the stars.
Okay.
So everybody connect themselves to a star because you projected from the stars. Like this, the projection. This is a black canvas. There's nothing here. The moon and the sun give it the display.
Okay.
So really nothing here, but everybody think it is, and everybody been attached to this body. So it's like, damn, you like this physical world, keep on being reincarnated in.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right? But I'm gonna tell you this: you gotta die. So when they die, you go to them, you tell them, hey, yo, wake up, gang. We got some ops. They ain't gonna get up. Wake up, gang.
They out of
We
here.
got some. They ain't gonna get up because the whole time that body wasn't theirs. It was on lease. They had to give it back. But the whole time on Earth, they thought it was theirs. So like they're getting all them good ass BBLs and all this. Wake that hoe up. Tell that the pole. Hey, that pole over here. That ain't gonna move. They ain't gonna shake the. Matter of fact, it's gonna deflate. Matter of fact, they gonna take the BBL and put it in another.
I got
Stop
you.
playing on me. You can't even keep the BBL, ho.
Once
So
you-
we need that plastic booty back.
Yeah, once you move out of this apartment, once you move out of this house,
Yeah. You know what? Listen.
ain't nobody in this
Well,
motherfucker. Ain't no soul in this bitch.
What
Everybody
I'm
gone.
saying is life is kind of like never busting a nut. That a lot of people don't know. Life is like an onion. You different layers, but it make you cry.
Okay.
You heard that
Life is
Stardust?
like she too
Dirt,
many times, but
ribs.
she still mine.
All right, now, what the happened with you and God
I heard a lot.
King Yella, man? You was at interview.
Queen Yellow.
He leaned over and you
Queen
busted
Yellow.
his lip.
No.
I got
He
a
was
problem.
like, listen, my problem with Queen Yellow is this, right? Remember I told
Don't say it. You were just wondering why you come
Listen, he's a queen. Here's my problem with Queen
Damn.
Yellow. Remember I told you about my son. But every question you asked leading back to my son. But he was on the internet and he was kind of like saying that, he ain't sacrificed his son. So I'm kind of like trying to blow up my lawsuit. Right? So he was kind of like mad.
No, you just with the man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Uncle Yella. Shout out to Yella, man.
Wait, you got
Man, that's the homie. Though.
Yeah. Listen, go heard about y'all talking about this don't lie. I was in Yellow. I wasn't in Yellow. I ain't got
What the?
I was in Yellow. That was a mistake. This is a mistake. Let's cut that part out. Listen.
No, I ain't
Listen.
That's what you should have said. His on
Yeah, you should have said that.
Yellow,
Come
for
on.
sure.
And I was in Las Vegas and I saw 304 there and she was with Carmen. No, Carmen fuck a lot of 304s, right? He like, I'm kind of like, gotta be a whole. But he had a in the car, right?
Yeah.
And she told us that, no bullshit for her mama, she said that she was dated by King Yellow.
Lord.
She said, no, her and the homegirl went to their party, we throwing all kind of parties, and they passed out some perks. She said she always take perks, ain't no problem, but these perks took her down and made her freaky at the same time.
Lord.
She said she ain't no that small, that long.
That's crazy.
So you can't even say that he got no. He got to still take that.
We gonna move on. Nobody. I don't know.
That story sounded a little double-ish, you feel me? You can't say, I don't know, I don't want to speak on a touchy subject like that, bro, but you talking about she damn near halfway enjoying this halfway, come on, bro. Like, bro, that's something wrong to even speak on.
That's her mama.
But it sound like she lying, though. It sound like a lie. It sound like a lie. I'm going to just say it. It sound like she lying.
All good, though, because like,
Hey,
they
I don't
ain't pressed charges because she had a warrant. She was wanted for shit, so she couldn't even press charges. She went to jail. That's why right here ain't go to jail for that. He was somebody too, but I ain't gonna say who he's with because that be stepping on.
What she took that shit for? The party harder? Huh? No, what was the original reason for even taking the shit? She had a headache? Huh? Was her head hurting? Did she have a stomach ache? No, she was trying to get piped down, yo boy. She was trying to get in that mode. You hear me?
He ain't lying. I can talk about him. He was with a real stepper. Real stepper from Chicago too.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so what's up with you and big homie Cece and big homie Dugo? I see I do a lot of business together. I know y'all.
Probably big old CC be lying. I don't want fat lying motherfucker.
Man, bro, you usually with these people, man.
When you get with them, you forgot they lies. Listen, everything he says is a lie.
We go less we get to it.
Yeah, concept. Damn. I'm from backdoor, see, I'm backdoor. So I'm gonna talk about you differently than I do when you in my face. I'm from St. Louis, that's my tradition.
What you mean?
Don't act like that's different. I'm from St. Louis.
In your face,
that's my
behind
tradition.
your back.
No, St. Louis, I'm backdoor. That's my tradition.
Okay.
I'm from St. Louis, man. So told me something. But when he get her, I act like he good. That's what I do.
I got homies from St. Louis, some real up and down. They don't ain't no backdoor. I got
when he
real
in my
niggas
face,
from St. Louis.
Listen, gang, when big homie see in my face, he good because he big as
He gonna see it, right?
He big. When he see it, I'm telling you, edit it like this.
I'm gonna tell you edit it like this.
I'm gonna keep real, I'm gonna protect me.
Try big homie. Why you trying security guard?
But he lied.
He gonna see you just said it.
He lied like he know he lied, but he big as a he lied like he big as a lie. Right?
Lord.
I mean, for real.
Okay.
Everybody know they lie. Listen, everybody in there like, damn, game, tired of these lying stories. His views going down. He keep lying. Right? He mixing the stories up. 1 minute, Busta Rhymes. Next minute, he never been with Busta Rhymes. 1 minute, he P. Diddy bodyguard. Next minute, he never knew P. Diddy. The next minute, he say P. Diddy drugged him and popped him in the head with a bottle, and he woke up naked.
I remember that.
Big ass wake up naked. They don't know what happened.
Lord.
Talk about that why he
That's
wore the
why he
gloves.
said that. Now that's the real story. Tell that.
Get your ass on.
He really woke up naked.
Yeah, that's right.
He told me, he said he was checking some down. He said he went to P. Diddy because he say, I don't know if he's lying or not, but he said somebody paid him to go to find a, you know what I'm saying? But he said he get there or whatever. He's the model. They ain't ate for like 7 days and
yeah, for sure.
He said they passed the liquor around. He said the bottle was closed. That don't drink it.
Yeah.
He said he drunk that bottle. Next thing he know, he was out and he had a knot on his head.
I ain't seen that.
And he said he was naked.
Man, they false accusing Diddy, man. Whole time they just can't handle their liquor, man. You just can't handle your liquor, man.
Won't cut the naked part out.
Oh.
They put the bottle, but I got the whole part. I'm gonna drop that shit.
Passed out.
Yeah.
She trying to drink a bottle, showing out for the hoes, and he gonna blame that on Diddy. I'm really thinking he got drugged this whole time. Now I'm hearing the backstory. This man was showing out for the hus. This man was showing out for the hus. Be crazy, y'all boy. Don't keep it all the way G for real, man.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah, he said he was naked. He said he was naked. His big booty was wet. So
Nah, for real.
that whole soaking wet like a mop bill.
Damn.
Yeah, like a mop bill. If that fat motherfucker get wet, it's a shame. That's like a flood.
Yeah, wow.
Big fat wet.
I don't know.
It's like a blow.
Big fat wet pussy.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know that no much. A fake lying.
He was just with. All right. Okay. Now.
Cut that part out. I mean, it's a bitch. I'm trying to go up. Guys, I'm trying to get some views. Cut that part out. And me up. No, I'm for real. I'm trying to get some views, gang. For real.
Okay.
No bullshit. All bullshit. Cut that part. I'm trying to get some views. And big homie CC, my bad, gang on G. I'm just trying to go up, gang. Me and Kenny B.
Let him know that. Let him know that. There you go. Let him know that.
Vegas, gang. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to go up. The content house gotta go up, man. 607 Unc store. You know what I'm saying? Everything gotta go up. So listen, man. I'm sorry, big homie CC. I'm trying to go up, go viral. At least I say you was sucking. At least I ain't telling that. Oh. This. My bad.
Great. Okay, now.
My bad.
Now, real
You
quick.
doing
What you feel about? I ain't seen her in a minute. What you feel about Jaguar White? Everybody in time saying she be
dead.
I don't know them old people, gang.
You don't know Jaguar White?
No.
How you know she old? Then you don't know.
Because of the old name, Jaguar White, gotta be old. All the new names they got fine names. You know, there ain't no fine names. Stop playing on me. These new is fine.
Dude,
That's a fine name. That's a fine name. That's like a
it can't be.
name. Stop playing on me.
Yeah, we gonna move on
about
then.
that old. Y'all gotta learn about media, gang. All these old ass man. Nobody give 150 times.
Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, this girl is 18, got 100.
No, it's different back in the days. Because everybody back in the days, it was different kind of going on back then. You don't want to be around that. It was good. No age, no none of that. So they a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was different kind of going on then. And she was back then, she that kind of boy. Back then they called them hood rat, hoochie mama.
Okay.
That's what I don't
Humpback,
Look at that girl today, dude.
Yeah, that no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Somebody back
For sure.
then with like the style. Sexy
for
Red
sure.
could even make it back then. She been out. Yeah. Pussy wouldn't be pink. That motherfucker be black. Playing on me.
Nah.
Yeah.
Now I heard. Well, you said something about you with Illuminati, and
I'm happy like that.
you said you sold. So what you did? You know what I'm saying?
You don't got to do nothing to be Illuminati, but understand the world simulation and that everything is fake. See, we just enlightened. See, a lot of people don't know what it means. See, they tell you that stuff is bad, it's actually good. I told you 666 was for the devil, but 666 and 369 is the kind of like the power of the universe. Right, them numbers, them codes, but they're gonna tell you what not. They're gonna tell you it's bad, so you don't use it. They're gonna say, yo, don't do voodoo, but the whole time, voodoo help you. They're gonna tell you whatever help you is bad, so you won't do it. But they're gonna tell you Santa Claus is real.
Fake is. Hold on. So
The tooth fairy real too.
what you feel on 777 then?
7 is the number of perfection, it's completion. 7 is a great number, right? But 7 is a number a lot of people won't even get to achieve in life because people run around, they're not sevens, gang.
Okay.
Right? You don't want to talk about the 7, the 7 heavens, the 7, because like there's no 7s walking around.
Okay. Now, what you got? I know you got a lot, but if you could spill anything, what you got coming up next? And you know what I'm saying?
Nah, listen, life is moment to moment.
I like. Before you finish, that's one of the best questions. Like I asked people, they come up with a whole bunch of different philosophies, but I feel the same way you feel. Whatever happens, gonna happen. It's moment to moment. I can't tell you, but I'm working.
Yeah, like moment to moment. So whatever moment I am, I'ma try to make the best decision for the reality that I want on the inside.
Right.
Because my reality is controlled by what I think and what I feel. So every moment I can kind of like determine what I want to do.
Right.
Based on the decisions that I make.
Okay.
Right. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna live life moment to moment and try to make the best decision in every moment.
Okay. Now, if you can, man, give people a message, something positive, or whatever you want to say that maybe they could, you know what I'm saying, you never said before. That you
Look, listen, I ain't got nothing positive to say because positive is bad and bad is good. I'm gonna say this: everybody wastes their time listening to other people. Right? Listen to yourself. Right? A lot of people get that point. Right? So I can't tell you because if I tell you. Then I got
That's the powerful thing you said all night. Listen to yourself.
Stop playing with me.
That's the most powerful.
No, listen to yourself. But
listen to yourself. Don't wipe my shit off like, hold on, what the fuck you mean, man?
Word shit, gang.
Don't wipe my shit like this. Don't do that.
Listen,
Go
but
ahead.
listen to yourself because a lot of times listen to somebody else get you in trouble. Let me tell you what I mean.
Nah, for sure.
My projections I get for the universe is kind of like for me. But then I have a kid and then I want to pass on what I pass on. But the problem is when I pass on my information, I also pass on my traumas.
Okay.
So why would I pass on my information and my traumas to my kids? I just keep my information because if I gotta pass it with my traumas, he gonna have his own traumas. So now he got his traumas, your traumas, and a little bit of information. He ain't got enough information to make it.
Okay.
He got more trauma than information because you tried to pass something on.
Okay.
So you can't pass it on for no kid to no kid. The best thing to do is just observe.
Okay.
Right? You pass it on, you're gonna pass on everything else. You already passing them on the cancer, the high blood pressure from the gluten and all the you've been eating. You passing them that already. So why you gonna pass them that fake religion, that fake God?
Don't say God.
I'm just saying the fake is not fake
tripping,
God.
bro.
I got you.
Listen, when I say fake God, I'm not talking about the real one because the real one not named God. I told you in the beginning of the video.
W Press interview, man. W Press.
Just try to rewind it. If he make God, how can he be a God?
I got you. I got what you're saying.
It just don't make sense. So a lot of people get confused.
Okay, I got what you're saying. Now, real quick, my last question. I forgot to throw this in before we get up out of here. Do you know, because I seen him locked up, and I know you interviewed with his brother No Love, but what the f for the next 2 times get locked? I just seen him out of nowhere locked up.
Listen, I don't know if
snitched
they
on
was
him?
told or not, but his brother, like
What him too?
no, I told him backdoor city. Listen.
So what you say about me when I leave?
Yeah, what you leave?
You don't want to know.
Boy, if you you fuck with all these
don't wanna know.
when I leave, boy,
Yo,
they can't.
You gotta wait till you
Listen,
leave.
listen, but listen, he got to a quiz. He kind of like
Now that's some foreshadowing for your ass right there, boy.
he was with Tune, and then he got to a nigga quiz, and no one nigga quiz will kill you about a black and mile. So why the f you gonna play the kill you over?
What they get into it over there? What?
Over black and mile.
Over black and
And you know you
That's
would
crazy.
die about black and mile. The problem is, but that's 2 times brother tried to put it in his booty. He was up in here scaring me. Then when he came in my house, right? It's kind of crazy. He came in with light skin, and light skin. Some kind of way she like thought I was weird. She's like, oh, he weird, but the whole time she wanted to.
Oh,
Right? So I'm like, damn, yo, you want to f me? And he gonna say, oh man, Unc put some kind of demon in her because as soon as he left, she had to f out of me. And I'm like, yo, eyes on the back of the head. So everything in her recorded. I'm like, I gotta see this. I go on my mom and waste of time. This lasted 2 seconds. Oh, how the f you f that thing? He fast as a. It was fast as hell.
Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it was a whore.
Okay.
He was paying the too. How could
Show
you
that.
pay a bitch if she's still? If you pay it, it's supposed to be your.
I'm gonna be paying show. That's
But
what
it's supposed to be your. But not if you pay her on your time. How his gonna go to everybody else?
That's what hoes do.
But she always paid to be his. I don't like to. Yeah, I don't like hoes.
Housewife be a housewife. Let's just talk about hoes.
Don't say what I sing, man.
Hoes.
What the fuck wrong
Hoes.
with
Let me
you,
tell you. Appreciate you watching the video.
Oh, wow.
Make sure you
No,
like,
no.
share, subscribe, and comment. And also follow me on all my.
Hey, W video, man. Y'all boy, make sure y'all go leave a like on the original video and all that, man. W screen too, man. Appreciate y'all boys popping out, showing love. You heard me? The egg getting a little drowsy. You know, we got to keep up the energy on the screen. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end it a little early tonight. But I'm saying early, like we ain't started a late screen yet. Already, gang. My fault, gang. But what I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to start streaming more consistently. So it might just be a little shorter, so I can have the energy. You heard me? But nah, real shit. Appreciate y'all boys. Player 3, Video, Vulture, all y'all boys, man. Everybody in here, man. Appreciate y'all boys. Leave a like if you ain't leave one yet. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed yet, man. See y'all boys next time, man. You know I'm gonna be live again. Like I said, I'm gonna try to. You said, nah, fucking with you already. Nah, I bet that up, gang. Real shit, man. Real. See y'all boys next time, man. I should be live again. If not, you know I'm dropping tomorrow. I'm dropping tomorrow. We won't miss days, man. We staying consistent. We dropping all year, man. I'm colorblind, how I see red. I was gonna be dead. Look, but I'm back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I'll kill a killer. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no rule. I will hit a list for real, nigga. Get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoof it back, that spoof where I got spoof.